Okay. Today we're doing, oh, this makes me sad. Okay, sad face. Okay. Today we are diving into the executive function quiz. So I've created this quiz to pinpoint our areas of growth that we want to focus on, get specific about where we really want to put our energy, and get ourselves functioning in the way that we want to and need to allow the life that you want to live. So we're pinpointing each of the aspects of executive functioning. We're going to go through it. Sometimes we are really good at executive function, sometimes we're not. It's something that can fluctuate depending on what season in your life you are in. If you struggle with most sections of executive function, you're not alone. We are aplenty. You may have found this video looking for tools to improve function for ADHD or autism or long COVID or mommy brain or Lyme. There are so many aspects and curveballs that can come into your life that will affect your executive function, and it's okay. We all have this trauma, neurodivergence, like we're gonna keep it light, but welcome if you found us, whether you are falling into one of those categories or not. This is something that I didn't really know this term until I had long COVID and I was raising my daughter during the pandemic by myself with long COVID, and it was quite a thing. So that's when I became aware of this term and what it was, and really got specific on all the different aspects of it. And so the quiz, I developed this quiz. You can do this along with us. I put the link down in the description, so you can go on my website. I have this quiz for free right on the website. You don't have to download it. You can read it off the screen. I will have a downloadable version of it through my shop as well, and I will link that for you too. But we're gonna get started, because this is super duper helpful and productive, and I can't wait for you to really dive into this and really start making improvements. So this is an executive function quiz, and what we'll do is there's a series of questions. I believe there's 7 sections. I have it here. My first page is like a sad face, but this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. I printed it in black and white because it's just who I am. Okay, so you're going to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5 for each question. So 1 being, nah, that's not me. 2, rarely me. 3, sometimes me. 4, yeah, that's me. And 5, OMG, that's literally me. Okay, so it's a scale of 1 to 5. I'm also going to put that check in the description below. I'm going to put that in there too, because, you know, if you forget a lot, that's okay. All right. Okay, so it says, what's your executive function struggle? Be real with yourself and rate each statement on a scale of 1 to 5. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so the first section is organization, which I kind of feel like it's a default, because when you start improving the other stuff, this may naturally get better. So we're going to go through each section. You're going to rate yourself 1 through 5. And then at the end, we'll add up. You'll add up the score, and you'll see which section has the highest number. And that will be the area of most growth and potential for you that you can focus on for the year. This is the objective. organization. My room, desk, or backpack looks like a tornado just rolled through. Okay, 1 through 5. I'm going to do this with you. Hold on, let me get my pen. Okay. That's like, okay. I lose my keys, phone, or wallet so often, it's basically a personality trait. I forget appointments and deadlines like it's my job. Breaking down big projects into steps makes my brain short circuit. Okay, remember 1 is like not like me, 5 is totally like me. So that's like the rate, okay? Okay, section 2, time management. I think I have 5 minutes to finish a 2-hour task. I'll binge on my phone instead of doing what I need to do. I always feel rushed because I wait too long to start stuff. I can't figure out what to tackle first, so I do nothing. Okay, how are we doing? Are you having fun yet? Okay. The next section, we're in section 3 now. Emotional regulation. I get mad or upset way faster than I want to. When things don't go my way, I just want to cry or quit. I'll go slower on this. It might take you a minute to think of an example and how you really acted during it, not just like how you felt or how you perceived it went. Like, how did it really go? Did you really just kind of like have a snap reaction? When things don't go my way, I just want to cry or quit. I don't know. Sometimes, someone criticizes me and suddenly it's the end of the world. This kind of, maybe. My emotions hijack my focus. Hello, overthinking. Okay, my emotions hijack my focus. Hello, overthinking. How are we doing? Okay. Section 4, task initiation. I stare at my to-do list, but don't actually do anything. If it's boring or hard, I avoid it like the plague. That's me. This is what I'm working on for 2025. If it's boring or hard, I avoid it like the plague. I'll get back to you on that. We're gonna go through tips and tricks for improvement for each section in another video. But yeah, that one's for me. I need deadlines or someone breathing down my neck to get started. Can I say that if you are in the ADHD category or whatever you identify in that way, we run so much on adrenaline that's like our functionality. So I don't know if it's through a certain level of healing or age or whatever, but when that kind of kicked down in me, and then now it's like, okay, well, if I'm not motivated by adrenaline, what is motivating me? I have to like do the work to figure out what is going to get me going, because I don't want that for you. I don't want you to be relying on adrenaline and cortisol and stress to motivate you into functionality, because that's one of the big, what's the like right way to say it? It's one of the big things that hits a tipping point for our overall health long term. I think that was like the nicest way to say that, right? Okay. I'll do literally anything to avoid a task until it's panic time. I can tell you that I just panic the whole time. Like the whole time. And I think that one of the way that I've overcompensated this one is I'll do things right away, or I'll break it down into a step right away, because I know I will be in panic, and I don't like that feeling anymore. So I will do things like right away. And that's one of my like task initiation terms. Kind of have your life set up so that you can take immediate action on things, like, which goes back to like organization. Like a lot of my workarounds are like, girl, I need my computer set up all the time. Like when I was a full-time fashion designer and I was sewing my own stuff, I needed the sewing machine out, like perma out. Like it had its own spot, and then I was able to do my work every day. Like it didn't block me from initiating the task, and then I was able to work full time at that point. So really for task initiation, I would say setting up your environment for productivity is probably a big one in a lot of ways. Like, how's your junk drawer in your kitchen? Set that up so that you can like optimize total productivity there. Like you have like all the writing utensils you need to mark your food prep, mark your calendar, like do your school papers, like all of that. Environment, 100%. Okay. Next section, working memory. Section 5, we're on section 5, working memory. I forget what someone just said as soon as they finish talking. One interruption and poof, I lose track of everything. Following multi-step directions feels like decoding ancient runes. Okay, give it a minute, because like I'm giving this a minute. I'm trying to think of an example. Dude, that's the glaze over. Like if you give me directions, you're like, do this, then do this, do this. And I'm like, I keep forgetting to reply to texts or do small tasks. I forget what I'm saying half the time. I will be like mid-sentence and forget what we're talking about. Anyone else? Okay, section 6, flexibility. When plans change, I low-key freak out. 100% me. 100%. If something doesn't work out as expected, I spiral. I get stuck trying to solve a problem one way, even if it's not working. I just lost my light. Seriously? Okay, sorry guys. I'm going to keep going though. I get stuck trying to solve a problem one way, even if it's not working. Switching between tasks makes my brain feel like it's lagging. This is me. This is me. For sure. Okay. I love you guys. I'm going to keep going even though it's dark, and I'm so sorry. Because I feel like let's just keep it moving, right? Okay. Priority blindness. We're on section 7. This one, I didn't even know this was a thing. And when I figured this out, that this was my problem, it like blew my mind. I was like, I was embarrassed. I couldn't believe myself. Like the things that I've done or not done, it's like this is when I knew like I really, something's going on. Like I would like forget to pay taxes. Like just forget. Or couldn't like differentiate the importance between like Netflix and like the water bill. Like the idea was not even presenting itself because I was running so much on the urgency and like the texts and the emails and the reminders of things that fed off of my stress motivation of how I functioned. There's so much psychology to that, but once I figured out like, oh wait, I decide my priorities and I'm going off of that, and then I was in charge of what the urgency was and not these businesses with their language and tactics to get you to do it. Anyway, section 7. I can't figure out what's most important, so I just wing it. This, I don't know how to answer that one. I spend way too much time on unimportant stuff instead of the big things. Too many options equals decision-making shut down. That's me. I'll finish easy, low-key tasks while avoiding the critical ones. That's me. Okay, we did it. We did it. We lost our light halfway through, but that's okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, if you go through each section, add up all your sections, and the section that has the highest number, that's where you're going to see the biggest areas of growth this year. And it's going to make the other sections better. It's going to make your other functionalities better. It's going to make your life better. Your days are going to run more smoothly. I'm so excited for you that you did this. I'm so proud of you because I know that you are going to improve your life exponentially from this moment forward. You're going to take this information now. You've just analyzed and audited yourself in many ways, and you're going to now start identifying it and building tools and building workarounds, and it's going to change your life. And there's going to be an avalanche effect with this, a snowball effect that is going to build up your capacity to hold more of your manifestations, to let them in bigger, faster, more complete, and be able to allow them in, say yes to them, not shut them down because you feel like things are going too fast, because you are going to incrementally build your functionality and your stress capacity. I can't even tell you. This is like the beginning. We are going to have so much support tools for you. We're going to have somatic exercises. We're going to have tapping scripts. We're going to have tips. Like, this is going to be the best year of your life. And I'm so, so excited for you. Okay, thank you so much. Remember, you can go to the website, see this quiz online. You can download it. I'm going to put it up as a digital. I'm not sure yet. It'll either be a digital download or an email sign up. I'm not 100% sure. I will figure that out and update you. And I'll see you next time. We're going to talk about tips and tools.